Can I answer that again? Let me think about the answer a bit. Young Makoti, how did you navigate being a young Makoti and adapting to?
We're not gonna cut that.
Baby, I'm
gonna check. QA. We're not gonna cut that.
Anyways, guys, let me start fresh. I don't know what to say. I felt like I was all over the place. Hey Elenem Fam.
What's up, Elenem Fam?
Welcome back to another video. My name is Letho, also known as Akuma. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We love you and we appreciate you so much. And if you are returning, thank you so much for returning to our channel. Please do check us out on our other social media pages. We have left the links on the description box. And this right here is my husband, who is going to introduce himself.
What's happening, Elenem Fam? My name is Mbulelo, also known as Mr. Champ till I die. Mr. Champ, child of God. People change but not God. Is it to change or not God? It's never too late to change and not God, man. Also known as Ibuda and La Igyan of the Bafondins, Ihrotman of the Magodeins, also known as Umkulua, Wabakulua. So today, like my wife has already said, we are doing a Q&A. So I think last week, we sent out, what is it called? Maybe I'm not the best person to speak about this thing because I'm not really a sticker on Instagram.
Yeah.
So we did even say on our last video that we're going to be posting on Instagram where you just get to ask us anything and then we'll shoot a video. This is the video and we're going to get right into the questions. Today, we are not fooling around. It is almost midnight on a Saturday night and we are attending first service tomorrow.
Jesus Christ.
Which is at 7:30. So
yeah.
I slept, I went to the gym, I did leg day. That thing killed me, couldn't shoot. I slept for 4 hours in the afternoon when we were supposed to be shooting. Yeah. And here we are. And thanks to my wife for the grace.
Yeah, we gonna do all the questions. We didn't receive a lot of questions, which is, I think it's a good thing. Because now we're gonna get to answer all the questions that you received. Okay. But also, you guys are so respectful. Hey, like you didn't ask us like deep questions. I was hoping for
probing questions to say, why do you always do that? Or how much did you pay for Lobola, for instance?
Yeah, you guys didn't go that deep, and we were not gonna mind. Yeah, you miss. It's God now. Wait until next year. Okay, first question. So we didn't categorize them. Yeah. So we're just gonna start from the first one until the last question that we received. So this one is from Kulufelo. She says, young Makoti here, how did you navigate being a young Makoti and adapting to Happy's family?
Oh, well, I have actually never been a Makoti, so I'll hand over to my wife.
So for me, I never felt like I had to navigate or adapt because I was already familiar with the family members in as much as I was not familiar with the environment. So when I went home, because I already knew Mama, I just treated myself as one of the daughters. You know, I saw myself as one of the daughters, as not as much as Umakoti. So that's what made it easy for me.
But also, I think it's important to know your place while you are treating yourself as the daughter.
Yeah.
I think you also need to understand that what brings you here is marriage, and there's certain expectations.
Yeah.
Therefore, you're not gonna be doing everything that that my sisters are doing. So it's just taking what you've been taught from your own home, because I mean I believe that we all come from, well, not all, but most of us, we come from good families and we have a certain upbringing. Therefore, you bring whatever you feel will add value to this family.
Yeah.
So while you are trying to become the daughter, but also understanding your place in that family, and
are you
also
sure
just
you've never been a makoti?
and also listening to what I'm a big believer in this, to say that listening to what people are looking for or how you can be of help to the people, as opposed to just coming with your own preconceived ideas and wanting to do things your own way. I think it goes a long way when you can hear that this family values these things, and then those are the things that you focus on.
Yeah, that's true. I think for me, treating myself or seeing myself as one of the daughters helped in terms of not putting too much pressure on me, because if I was focusing too much on the fact that I am umakoti, then I was going to want to try and do things my way or do things that I think they are expecting from me, and then it was gonna put me under too much pressure. So that's why it helped for me to just see myself as one of the daughters, but a daughter with another different title, because obviously I can't dress the same way as OCC dress. Maybe I can't wake up the same time as they wake up, but at the same time, if I am saying I'm one of the daughters, I know Gutu Umama will tell me this is what is expected of you, and I know she's going to correct me like as a daughter, but as also Umakoti, Alapagoti, as Umakoti, this is what is expected of you. So yeah, that's how I navigated.
Next question. Elenem Fam, please do make sure that you click on the subscribe button. So when you subscribe, you are not paying anything. You are just helping us. You are helping the channel to grow so that we get to reach a wider audience that gets to see this kind of awesome content. Thank you very much.
Okay. Has your marriage changed in any way since there are kids now?
Of course, man.
Yeah, it has changed. Personally, for me, I think it has made me respect my husband even more, because I've seen the kind of man he is, the kind of husband that he is, and I think I keep just falling in love more and more with my husband.
Yeah, well, when you do things, it's gonna just laughing.
So, are you okay?
I was trying to be silly, and look at me now choking.
Yeah, like I think the more I see him as the father, the more in love I become. Yeah.
That's it.
What else do you want me to add?
No, it's fine. I'm just asking. Yeah, so geez, man, the dynamics have changed. Obviously, when we had Lulo, we did do a video sharing about how that changed, because there was more than just the two of us now. We had to navigate that. And when Lulo came, he didn't just come alone. He came with Nkule as well. So all of a sudden, there were two of us. And then we jump to four. There's another adult and the baby in the house. So a lot of dynamics changed. Finances, how we relate, and how we also, like, how we relate to one another. A lot, basically. Yeah. And then when Imi came, it became another layer, because now there's Ululo that we still need to give attention to. We still need to give attention to ourselves, and then we need to give attention to Imi, and then like that whole dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I really thought you were gonna go deep.
What do you mean?
Because you said, when I answered, you said that's it. So
no, I was genuinely asking. I wasn't saying, but it's not enough.
Okay, cool. This is the same person. She asked 3 questions. So, Mr. Josie is so hands-on with the kids. How did you communicate about that? Oh, I think this is my question. I think you guys were here when we were communicating about, you know, like the expectations, previous disappointments. I think when we did that video, and it also helps us. I think you guys are our therapists in Yabo. Like, you guys are just there, and then we tell you our problems, and then we come up with solutions to solve them, and then you guys.
There was a video before that we didn't post, by the way.
Yeah.
So the one that we posted wasn't the version that
oh yeah, you're right.
So we shot 2 videos that night. Yeah, was it a night?
No, we had to pause that night because we realized that there were a lot of underlying issues. And then when we sat down and shot that video, they came up, and then we're like, we can't
publish this one.
Is it danger? Because I think it became more of a passionate argument, not like on camera. So we're like, okay, maybe let's talk about it and then go and share now with a better understanding. But also like, shooting videos for YouTube does help our marriage also, because we get to talk about certain topics that affect our marriage. So such as having kids, we did speak about it on YouTube, and that conversation did help us. Even before YouTube, even after shooting that video, it was a continuous conversation that we're having in terms of expectations once the baby arrives, once Imi's here. And we were talking about disappointment from when Lulo got here, like what was happening and so on.
And what didn't happen.
Yeah.
So in terms of Lulo, so when Lulo got here, I mean, I had never been a father. So I usually say, and I was even saying this to our friends the other time, that mothers, as soon as they are pregnant, then they become mothers. And then for fathers, I mean, you are not pregnant. So literally this thing is just a rumor that you're gonna be a father. And even when the baby comes, that's the first time that you get to bond with the baby. Remember, you were bonding with the baby from the first time the baby was formed. Yeah. So you've already got that time ahead. And then with us, then you start to navigate. You start to want to fit in a picture that already exists. And you sometimes don't know where exactly you fit in. And some people then become comfortable in the fact that
they feel like they are not needed.
So you become comfortable with the fact that ingati, this person already knows what they're doing, the mother. Therefore, you just sit on your laurels, basically, and not want to. And I think that's what may have happened with Lulo a little bit with me, because obviously there was take a lot. But then when we had the conversation and I realized the things that I missed, and obviously I didn't miss them on purpose, then I told myself that this time around, this is my opportunity to redeem myself, and also all the men worldwide, we are redeeming ourselves, representing those men, so that we are not known as those people that don't want to be involved in our kids' life. So I think with Imi, it's because I knew better. And when Lulo grew as well, I could see my part that I could play. I learned what part to play in Lulo's life. And I mean, I love my kids. I don't know if anyone doesn't know this, but like, I really love my kids. Therefore, I really just want to be part of their lives. I don't even have to be told what to do. It's something that I want to do because that's what you want to do for the person that you love, right?
Yeah, and it always seems like so seamless.
It's because of love. It's because of love. Yeah. Obviously, mistakes have happened, but communication. Next question.
How do you deal with family members who disrespect your wife or husband in front of you?
Can I take that one? I don't tolerate that. I think people, especially if it's specific, this one, to say in front of you, even if I hear about it, it didn't happen in front of me, I'll still go and address it. But if it happens in front of me, has it happened? I don't really remember. I don't have those kind of family members.
That's again.
But there's always the extended family members that will come and want to. So I know, I nip it in the bud real quick. I'm not one of those. I'm not. This person didn't come here for you. Yeah. I went all the way to KZN. I went to KZN, and then we started in Gauteng. And then I went to KZN, and then when one to Eastern Cape, and then Ufunu Pap. No, I don't play like that. So I don't have a very civil answer to this one. I nip it in the bud. I'll address it and say, no, you don't talk to my wife like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
For me, I think for me, because it's always like a cousin,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
for me, their opinions, they don't matter. Honestly,
Yeah.
sometimes I just ignore, because like, remember Loa Tata who was saying about hey
Yeah.
I was like, like I don't care what you think.
Yeah,
It's whatever. Keep your opinion to yourself.
and also it comes with understanding between the two of you.
Yeah.
Like if we have an understanding, and I know how your own family members who have
Yes.
become my family members, like starting from like Umahlobo, Baba, you know, and then with your brothers and everyone else, I know Baba Njani now. And if there's anything that needs to be addressed, they're gonna address it directly with me, which is what I had asked from your dad, to say I'm not, like, I'm just a son here, and I don't know anything when it comes to. So please, if there's anything that needs to be addressed, please address it directly with me.
And I think Loa Baba was trying to stir up something, because he said that to my dad, and my dad didn't care because it was cold. You were wearing a beanie, and we were all sitting outside.
It was outside.
And we were sitting outside. So now Loa Baba and Baba didn't comment. Baba didn't go with whatever he was doing, because my dad doesn't care that much about those things. Next question: how has it been being a parent of two? Is there a routine? There's definitely, we've answered that part in terms of how it's like having two kids. So we're just gonna talk about the routine parts. There's a routine, and I love it. I love our routine. Maybe we can share briefly like how our routine looks like. In the morning, because I work from the office, so I wake up, and then I have to exercise. Sometimes I exercise, I work out, and then my husband would look after Amy during that time. And
because I'm working from home,
because
or sometimes I'm working from the office, but
you leave later.
I leave late,
Yes. So while I'm getting ready for work, he is looking after Amy, changing her and stuff, and then I make Lulo's snack, and he then decides on what Lulo is going to wear. Which we normally prepare the night before.
Nights,
and then when I leave for work, and then you drop off Lulo at school.
And hand over Imi to
Nkule. And then Nkule would look after Imi during the day while Lulo is at school. After work, I fetch Lulo from school. So
it sounds complicated, it's really not.
It's not. It's not. It's not, But that's our routine. We have, definitely we do have a routine. Basically, that's what we're answering. We have a routine, and I think it works. Or you also then, after dropping off Lulu, you go to gym. You're back at gym. What keeps your marriage strong during stressful times?
During stressful times,
Jesus.
I think it's God, man. It's God. We've gone through like some really troubling times, but then in those times, I think, let me start here before we because everything is spiritual, but let's start with being realistic as well. I think having one another and being aligned in certain things, it really, really helps. It has taken me from the deepest of pits, basically, where when you know that you are not alone in this thing, there is another person that is holding your hand. Like, for instance, when we first lost Unadu, I would come home, I would cry, and at that time God would just make you strong for that moment, and you'd understand why I'm crying. You wouldn't be digging and saying, why are you crying?
What's wrong?
You know, you just pull me in, give me a hug and affirm me, and then maybe now, 20 minutes later, I see you crying, and at that time, now I would be feeling strong, and I would do the same for you. But in all of that, I mean, I would say that for you to even be able to have that kind of a person, it would be because of God's intervention to say that, I know you're going through this, but I am gonna send you someone that you're gonna go through life with, in the form of your spouse. So God and spouse. And
I think also with us, like, one thing that I have observed is that the hard times that we have gone through, it's not because of something that you did to cause the difficulty in our marriage. It's also not something that I've done to cause the difficulty in our marriage. It's just circumstances around life. So it's always easy because we are able to just stick together and try and find our way out of those stressful times.
Man.
With God helping us. So can you guys share a bit about your careers and side hustles?
Okay, so I work for a reinsurance company, a German reinsurance company. So reinsurance is insurance for insurance companies. So I'm a life underwriter there. So there's non-life underwriter and then life underwriter. So we deal with policies. Like you apply for a policy, like a life policy, I get to see that application, but we get to see the big ones that are basically like big amounts, or someone is really like sick and the insurance company is thinking, are we declining this person or are we taking them onto our books? And then they will come to us and then we'll say, I know it's fine, you can let them, pay a little bit more, or no, you don't want this person in your books. So that's really what we do. So if you are applying for a big life cover, disability, or any other thing, I would be the person to decline. So you can come speak to me. To decline that cover. And in terms of side hustles, so we sell homeware stuff on Takealot, even though at the moment we're not selling. So from your bread bin, mirrors, blinds, what else, babe? Dinner sets, cup, glasses, all those kind of things, like all the nice things. That's what we sell on Takealot. But at the moment I'm focusing on the other business where I supply blinds and mirrors and install them I mainly do it for our area because it's quite a big emerging area. So that's what we do. And YouTube is another side hustle, which is why it's important that you subscribe, please. Sometimes you've been watching these videos and you don't realize that you have not subscribed. Please just check on the subscribe button and click on that. It's not gonna charge you anything. It's just gonna be another way of you supporting us. Thank you very much. You're too kind.
Okay, so I have a law degree, so I work for a bank as a legal advisor. That's what I do.
So you are a lawyer?
So I got a law degree and then I completed my articles, got admitted as an attorney
of the High Court of South Africa.
Of the High Court
by
of South Africa. So now I work for a bank as a legal advisor.
So you're a lawyer, I'm an underwriter, not an undertaker.
How? Who said you're an undertaker? How many babies do we want?
At first, I wanted 3, but because of how difficult it has been with our pregnancies, I am content with 3. 2.
Are you sure you're content?
We are aligned.
We are happy. Imi is our last born, so if you see me pregnant, just know it was not planned. We're definitely not planning to have another child. And we're very happy with our 2 babies. How and when did you decide to have we've answered. No, we haven't. How and when did you decide to have a second child?
We decided when Lulu was turning 2.
Yeah, we wanted to have 2 under 2. It has always been our plan to have 2 under 2. We're not scared of. I know, like sometimes when you have 2 under 2, they think you didn't plan your things properly. That's how we wanted to plan it. But unfortunately, Amanda, the last baby that we lost her, and then Imi's here, and then Lulu. We didn't get to have 2 under 2, but we didn't want a huge age gap. Yeah,
because we want them to grow up together and have that close bond and understanding. Because when your brother is like 18 and you are 2, you're not understanding each other. the older brother becomes the parent to the small one. So we don't want that.
True. Okay. Hi family, I hope you're good. I have a question for Letho here. What do you apply on your stomach to prevent stretch marks? I was expecting a deep question here.
Hey, if you need a greeting, all protocol observed.
Caroline.
And Caroline who?
4012.
Okay. Well, such a surname you have there, Caroline.
I used to use bio oil when I was pregnant, but like after giving birth I was like, yeah, biza, and I don't even know if it's like why I prefer bio oil. Like I don't have a strong reason. So now I just use the tissue oil from Clicks. I don't even know Antoni, but it's the Clicks brand. So I just buy those and I think it's fine. Like my stretch marks are fading, so I'm not going back to bio oil until I'm rich.
What if bio oil wanted to sponsor you?
I'll be happy because the reason is because of how expensive it can be. Hey guys, how are things after 2 kids? Do you still have time alone? Maybe go out?
It was difficult in the beginning. Because I remember we even shared that we only went out when, like, recently.
Recently,
yeah, we went out recently. We were trying to navigate. It was very difficult because I mean we have Nkule and then we have 2 kids. Now we especially when Imi was too young, we were not able to leave Nkule with Ululo because Ululo is a handful, and then there's Imi Ngapa, so we were not comfortable leaving her with both the kids. So we literally had to take a day off from work.
No, it was just before. Or you took a day off, and it was before I went back to work.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's how we made it work. Like I was like, you know what, before she goes back to work, let me rather take a day off because that's Lulo would be at school, and then we can then go out. But but it's hard. It's not easy. There's like, for instance, we were supposed to go out for a birthday dinner.
I had to take a day off
last week. And we couldn't because the kids. But that was because Ngule was not around. So basically, my point, looking at me as if you're not following what I'm saying. So what I'm trying to say is that, like, we were trying to go out, but then Nkule was not around. And
I thought it's your birthday dinner.
No,
like your birthday dinner.
The one that we were invited to.
The one that we were invited to.
So you can't just up and go. Like you have to plan.
Oh yeah, we couldn't go because sad. Where are we now? Oh, we've already answered this one. What are we doing for a living? Okay. How was the newborn stage this time around compared to your first? Did the teamwork improve? Yes, it did. We did very well this time around, and we're still doing very well. I'm happy. Like, I'm happy with how we're doing things. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Hey family, I would like to know, how do you deal with black text? I so wish I read these questions before, like, we started the video, so that I prepare. Yeah, but it's fine. Answering raw.
I think we've sort of spoken about this one before. So on my side, there isn't a fixed thing or a fixed amount that I have to send to my parents, because my parents are old, but they are on the government pension thingy. So they both get their monies, and I mean, I've got 3 other siblings that all work. So my parents on their own are actually self-sufficient, so anything that we send to them is just to help out, or just to top up, basically. So for instance, my mom would ask for money if she's traveling to wherever, even though I know that she has lots of money in here in her bank account. or it would be, or maybe they need to go to the doctor. So, but there isn't a monthly thing. And that's the only expectation that's there, because my siblings work, so I don't have to send to my siblings.
On my side, when we budget, we normally put an amount, but we don't send it at home like on a specific day of the month. We just wait for them to ask sometimes, because I have at home, my mom is the only one that's currently working, and I think there's about 8 people staying in that house. So like there would be one person asking for money there, one person asking for money there, then we just take from that pockets that we had saved for them, and then we'll send home. But when we budget, we put a certain amount, and then when that
only we know what the amount is, and we decide also when to send it and how to send it. And the reason for that is because you can send that amount, but then you will still have the different individuals coming via the back door to still ask for the money. Therefore you end up going over budget, which is why we just put it there. And then we know that when this one is asking, you send, then that one is asking, then you send that amount.
Unfortunately,
the funds have been depleted.
So is it possible to love your partner every day? For me, it is possible. It's very much possible, but to like them every day.
To like them.
I think that it's possible to love them every day, but also I think maybe to be happy with them. I don't know how to put it, but there are times where you just like one space. I think there are times where you don't want to be with them like every day, like when like there's a bit of tension and you just like, I think it's not, I don't know if it's possible to like them every day, but there are times where I feel like I don't like my husband because of maybe something that he did. But
is it the whole day?
No, it wouldn't be the whole day. So
there would be a time in that day where you, because for me, for instance, the answer is definitely yes. And I think that's my answer. Yes.
Okay. But
obviously you get upset by certain things that they do, but it doesn't
you don't stop loving them.
And also me being upset, it doesn't even take away from the amount of love that I have. Like it has never happened that just because you upset me over something and then tomorrow I feel like, why not I love you less now? Why that you taking So it is possible, man. But and also I think before you move on, then I think because you are reading now, I think that's why. I
think I missed the question.
It's fine. So, we'll go back. So you see now, I think I got distracted. So I was saying, loving someone is. It's deeper, man. Like, it's not these things that just because you know I'm making tea and you upset me, I don't make tea for you. It doesn't mean that I don't. That action doesn't mean that I don't love you. Just because I like you left your clothes there, and if I was in a good mood, because that's just an emotional thing now. That's outside of the love, of the fundamental thing, which is love. It's just you maybe acting petty. That's you expressing that you are not happy at that moment with what someone did. And I honestly can't think of a day where we started in the morning and went to sleep and we were still not talking. I don't remember that happening.
So. And also, like that example that you made, like making tea, I don't even remember, because there'll be times where we are upset with each other. But even when you are making a snack for yourself, something that I don't need, you'll still make for me.
Yes.
So it's just
and then you say thank you, and then the other one doesn't say you are welcome. I'm like, you are not welcome. if it wasn't this love that's inside of me, I wouldn't have made this thing. So the long and short of the
I think the love, it's
yes,
definitely possible to love, because even when you are angry and you are arguing,
and
arguing,
it's important what you are mentioning, but I think it's important to acknowledge that I still love this person, so that even in your fights, even in your actions, you are still considerate to say that I don't want to rock this boat, that even when you are done here, there's no going
your words.
back.
Remember, you like, be careful of what you spit out, because it might hurt that person.
Exactly.
So you must remember, this is the person you love.
Exactly.
I'm trying to find that question that I missed.
I think we can continue and then we can go back.
Okay. Hey family, how do you guys? Yes.
Okay.
Hey family, how do you guys split the bills? And also, how did you budget for your beautiful house? Maybe that's why I skipped it. Okay.
Split the bills.
Do we split the bills?
No, we don't split the bills. We've got a household budget.
Yeah.
And we just pull the money together, and we don't really transfer the money into one account. So we just say, okay, these are the household things, and then you are responsible for this. Please take care of those bills, and then I'll take care of those bills.
Yeah.
And based obviously
on what's
on what's happening.
Yeah. So when we budget, we look at, okay, you coming with your R1, I'm coming with my R1, and then our expenses are this much, are 50 cents. This is how can you do this? Can you do this? And sometimes it changes, but for the most part,
it's one sort of knows. Like if we were not to do a budget, most bills would still be paid,
because you're responsible maybe for the school fees.
Yeah.
Like you just pay what you normally pay.
Yeah.
And
budgeting for the house. Sorry, back to catch you.
Budgeting for the house. Did we even budget for the house? Before buying the house, when we bought the house, we just went and looked for the house that we like, and then we applied. We didn't really budget for it.
And obviously we can afford to buy, because you can't go and buy anything.
Look for a 10 million house.
But then we had to sell our apartment, the other apartment that we were owning before coming here. Mainly because we didn't want to keep it. It felt like it was just gonna be a depreciating asset.
Yeah.
So we didn't have a reason to keep it. So that sort of freed up a bit of money, even though it wasn't much. It freed up a bit of money.
Yeah.
And then we also made sure that we pay off the car. And then we are still, like, even though we are almost done with our expenses, even though we can say we're done, but let's say we are almost done with our expenses. So we've just been clearing things, just so that it wasn't specifically for the house. I think let me say it like that. It wasn't specifically.
We just knew we could afford. The house.
But my point is, so we didn't really just budget for the house. What we've been trying to do is to make sure that we get the things that we can afford.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, who's that? Who's asking that question?
Tati.
Tati?
It's not Tati. Amanda.
Mviti.
Mbutu.
Okay.
Yeah. How are the siblings treating each other? Oh my gosh, they are so in love with each other. Like the way Ibi looks at Lulu sometimes.
She becomes.
Yeah, she gets so excited when Lulu is around. Even with Lulu, it's like, Amy, I'm home. Amy, I'm home.
Lulu is going to school, but is gonna come back, okay?
Yeah,
don't cry.
It's so cute. It's so cute, man. Like, I can't believe it. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the time.
Okay, it's 12 o'clock now. Is it possible? Oh, I'm asking the same question. I love your vlogs, regardless of the numbers up or down. Please don't stop. I appreciate your vlogs.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You know how you can also help us? You can help by sharing and say, hey, there's this lovely couple. This is what they do. You share with your friends. You share with your family. And then also by watching the ads. So here's the trick about the ads. Sometimes an ad can be 2 minutes. Now, let me be honest. If I'm watching something that's interesting me, and then now I have to take a pause and watch a 2-minute ad, it's highly impossible. So what you can do for the person, for us to still get money, you watch the ad for 30 seconds. Deal? So let's do that. You just watch it for 30 seconds, and after that you can skip it if you don't want to watch the whole. Because some people actually are silly. They post their songs, their 8-minute songs, and then it becomes an ad. Now you're not going to be watching that song. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Oda?
Or you can just, after watching the video, you just play our video again on mute and you just leave your phone there, and then the ads will just run. Okay, cool.
There's still more.
There's a lot.
Hi
guys. Okay, hi guys. How is parenting going with 2 children now? Okay, we've answered that one. Oh, there's not a lot. Hi guys, is there any difference with parenting a girl from parenting a boy? I haven't seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I think she is still way too young.
Yeah, so I haven't seen. Letho, may you please share your C-section healing difference from Oboiza to UCC? I think this time around it was just the fact that I knew what to expect. So it was the same, but I was applying more grace, more patient with myself, and I was not rushing the healing process. I knew at some point I'm going to heal. So.
And also with us understanding more now, like I understood more, like how you were feeling and stuff, being more supportive.
That really helped because I didn't have to do much, like you were cooking and cleaning and stuff. Okay, do you wanna answer the last one? Why do you choose not to share certain things on YouTube?
For me, that one, it's always been, what's the point? Like we always ask ourselves, whatever we share, there's certain things that someone is watching and they're thinking to themselves, I wouldn't have shared this. But for us, that the why is very important. Then if we don't see what the point of us sharing that thing, we're not gonna share it. We know that a lot of people share certain things. We don't share just because the other couple or the other YouTuber has shared. If God has spoken to us about it and said, you can share this one because you might inspire someone. And also how we share it. Maybe sometimes we miss how we're gonna share that thing. Which is why you find out there's certain things that we won't share now, like we'll share 2 years later, and then you ask yourselves, why didn't you share it when it happened, or when you received it, or whatever. It would be because God has spoken to us and He's given us how to share it so that it doesn't just become about us. So yeah, that's basically why we won't share certain things.
Yeah.
You don't have an answer?
Well, I think you've answered very well, babe, because like already it feels uncomfortable, the fact that everything, like you guys know so much about us, we share so much, you know, so this isn't things that we'd like to keep to ourselves. Yeah. You know, so when the time is right, or when God has spoken to us about it, then
and there is a reason why we're sharing.
Yeah.
A God reason why we're sharing.
Yeah, sharing that. It's
but for now,
12:30, so good night
and we are still planning to shoot another video. We'll see how that goes. May your neighbors respect you.
Troubles neglect you.
And your friends embrace you.
God bless you.
And your family and friends embrace you. Yeah, no, it's 12:30 now. And may your shame and pain be champagne. And may your shame never be in vain. And may it always rain. Because also there's no Zane. And there's no gain.